Check one, check, two. Check one. Yeah, and then check one. Volume. Oh, too much. One, not enough. Check one, check two. Check one. Yeah, sing along. Magic. Oh, that's right. You can have anything that you desire. Magic. Oh, that sounds like the feeling I got from watching the DNC. Oh, the deep feeling of magic deep in my pants. You know darn well when you cast your spell. When you get that spell casted by one of the 4 Hunter Biden clones that they allowed to speak at the DNC. No, people have told me forever that the patriarchy is not a real thing. Proof positive. AOC, aka Trump's best hire, gets only 1 minute for her to nominate Bernie Sanders, and all 4 of Joe Biden's kids who banged his other dead kid's wife, their clones, get a combined 4 minutes? In what America? How does this work? Check one, check two, check one. Dude, I read The Secret. No, I read, and I believe it. No, Tony Robbins reads me The Secret while I sleep. No, that's right. You know darn well when you cast your spell, you get your way when you hypnotize. Check one, check two, check. Why not? Let's see, you tune in to Rockfin for all of the pre-show antics. Have I done anything that is qualified as a quote-unquote antic? You give Twitter one last perusal. You never know when you're going to get a notification. What kind of information do you get on your screen? You know what? In 1990, Soviets collapsed. China adopted capitalism after telling the Soviets for 30... Wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? Raging in now is reading my Twitter comments. It goes deep over here. How's that sound? Sounds. We got a drug. We're gonna try that on you. We got a drug. It'll get you just a little bit. I can't believe they didn't let this guy be the mayor of San Francisco. Could you imagine? No, Kamala Harris. What do you guys think about this Snowden? Wait, I want an Assange pardon. I want a Snowden pardon. I want a General Flynn pardon. I want Brian Stelter, Anderson Cooper, and Don Lemon to be turned into a human centipede and then forced to frog march on Fox News. That's right. Everybody, first of all, you feed the line to Anderson Cooper. He shits it into Don Lemon's mouth. He's never been happier. Don Lemon shits it into Brian Stelter's mouth. He feels included. That's what I know. You create a human centipede out of these ne'er-do-well liberals. That's right. Now they need less mouths to feed, so guess what you do? Give them less mouths, dude. That is what the Chinese are doing right now. Everybody knows it. Dude, you think the government, you think the CCP is telling their people to eat less because things are going well? Sure, none of them wear masks, and they appear to all be, the whole country is in a pool party right now in Wuhan, not wearing a mask. They've never been happier. None of them, well, I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. This Three Gorges Dam is going to go down. And then all of a sudden there's going to be a lot less of them. And then all of a sudden there's going to be less of them to feed. Check one, check two. I don't know. I'm just making it up. This is what you guys came to the pre-show for. You guys came here for the antics, right? Is that not antic enough? Two-sided politics. Watch, I'm going to do the exact same jokes the next time I hear them because none of this is real. You live in a simulation that is built on sound. You believe it's what you see because your eyes have been tricking you since the beginning that they've been open. Check one, check. Politics. Check one. Antics on.
no! Yeah! Check 1, check 2. Raging in the simulation. Check 1. Check 2. Check 3. Yeah. Oh, the damn green screen. Where do you put that where it doesn't look that? No, the whole thing's a green screen. It's not. It's a little logo there. They put that way. Boom. Triple up the logo that way. Full of liberal tears at JohnToll.net. Now, go to weaponsgradefaith.myshopify.com. You go to weaponsgradefaith.bigcartel.com. You go to weaponsgradefaith.com. 17% off all hoodies and t-shirt at weaponsgradefaith.com using promo code 3GORGES, GORGES. That's right. Dude, you don't know what it's like to be a Christian and to have to pray for the souls that the CCP is going to kill with their illegally and poorly constructed capitalist dam. That's right, dude. The one time these ne'er-do-well communists let capitalism in there, we sold them a bunch of rebar they never used, a bunch of cement that was bullshit, and now they have this dam that is going to kill 55 to 300 million of those ne'er-do-well communists that they no longer have to feed. That is a net win for Xi Jinping. And all our future president has to do is to figure out how many minutes Hunter Biden's clone gets per clone. No, because we do not need equality, we need equity in the United States of America. Breaking the law, check 1! Breaking the law! Oh, breaking the law, is this a Steve Bannon heavy episode? Breaking the law! Little, Cernovich posted on, he's got the best damn, my whole Twitter account is just Mike Cernovich. Dude, a lot of people go on Twitter and they sit on there all day. Not me. I go every Monday morning. I go to Mike Cernovich's Twitter page and I go, just show me this one. Now, every other account I disagree with or is selling me promoted content, I have blocked. No, there is literally 2 accounts I follow. One is Mike Cernovich. The other one is Jennifer Rubin. Now, I look at her stuff and I throw up and then I'm unable to eat. All of a sudden, I've lost weight. I have that gorilla mindset that it takes to take over America, one confident thought at a time. And what it is going to take, ladies and gentlemen, for the Patriots who have indeed been in control to show the Trump card and let us know that war is upon us. Dude, war is upon us. I have been living in the suburbs of Portland. Oh my God, I can't believe that Max Cavalera and the bad version of Sepultura, how is that possible? He is now marching in my suburb and he's, dude, as much as I love Sepultura, if that dude is yelling me and putting a flashlight in my window at 3 in the morning, I am not joining a revolution. No, I don't care how good your riffs are in the early album. If you are in my suburb and you are protesting, you are getting a chopper to the knee. Dude, bring in 300 Antifa weirdos into my cul-de-sac. You're going to be surrounded with a Benetton version of a homeowner who is also American, and they all own 2 shotguns apiece. Yeah, guess what? The 300 of you is now a roadside memorial that people don't stop at because it's in a cul-de-sac. Check 1, check 2. Oh, wait, is that an antic that you get? Only at rockfin.com/JT, not part of the real show. Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. Yeah. Check 1. And guess what? As I'm being an early adopter of getting the whole, you wanted the audio, the full audio. Then you can go to Patreon, JLJ's 4256, and get on one of those levels. You get everything. Or if you want the video in its entirety, head on over to rockfin.com/JT and get all of the highlights and the the things that I find. See, you guys are hearing all of the music in advance. No, literally, it's like hearing the show twice, except you're only hearing it for the first time once. How is that possible? But I am able to deliver that kind of top-level Patriots are in control content that is necessary. No, because you're pattern matching and your faith in who you are as an American here in the center of the Holy Spirit. Now, in your absolute epitome of being fully full of gratitude from this place of acceptance, from this place of thankfulness. Now that's right, then you can bow your head and thank the Almighty that you are not one of those ne'er-do-well communists that are going to be sagged by the Three Gorges Dam when it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen, raging in the simulation. Check one, check two. Is this an antic? Is this still a pre-show antic? No, I thought I was going to start right there, dude. That's what I get all my mistakes out now. A Denver's top iconic rock. Check one, check two. That's right, I will kill to eat. That's right. No, I am Twitter's algorithm that only tramples on the rights of conservatives. That's right, I will kill to eat to maintain my algorithm status. Bro, this show is pro-algorithm. I'm sorry, dude. You want to throw your human rights in front of my algorithm faiths? I will tell you. Dude, now you see me? Guess what? I wrote a new code, and now you don't. I'm a new code, and you ban my old code? Guess what? I have a new code. That's how this works. I'm not a prisoner. Tip of the hat and pour out a 40 to all of those researcher accounts anywhere on the internet that is getting thumbed down for using your freedom of speech. Your freedom to use your free will to research for free on behalf of the United States and our freedom. And there you are, getting thumbed down by Zuckerberg, thumbed down by that ne'er-do-well going on a walk with a rapper. No, Jack Dorsey is in the Hamptons if you want to know what freedom looks like. No. First of all, I saw a picture of that dude. It was him, Jay-Z, and they were walking Beyonce's Cobra boa constrictor. That's right. Dude, first of all, you cannot worship Moloch if your boa constrictor that you also got from the devil is not ready to engage in your platform. No, dude, first of all, dude, because if that boa constrictor does not show up to the DNC platform that they ruined online, then how would you even know that they were having a platform? No, dude, trust me, I am a prisoner. I have been forced to watch every single second of the DNC convention since its inception. Check one, check two. I know where I'm going. Oh my god, I'm going to a FEMA camp.
4256. Yeah, dude, sick.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, how many times?
How many times?
How many? It's gonna happen to all of us. Platforming.
They're coming to get us. They're going to take away our guns, our speech, our God, the cops, the military, and they're going to call you a terrorist for loving your own country. Check one. Check one.
Check one, check.
Oh, check. Fake. None of this is real.
My guests tonight, two gentlemen who need no introduction.
We need to talk to you about a serious subject.
It's about the move, what? This is nothing but moshing. Single riffs over riffs, nothing but riffing. In the name of riffs! 106.3 Denver's top iconic rock!
Yeah. Fake news. I'm still watching these damn journalists run because Mike Cernovich put it on his damn Twitter account.
Yeah, what? Let's go! Sing along, you nerds.
Sing along, you nerds. Come on! Fake news! None of this is real. It's all fake. Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. None of it. Oh, raging in the simulation, folks. Oh, right out of the get-go, it is the almighty Dead Kennedys at 106.3 Denver's top iconic rock. It's Whiskey and the Surfer. Damn, you missed that damn intro because you had too many antics up top at the beginning of the show. You forgot how this damn song ended. No, guess what? I will talk over anybody who has ever ran for mayor in San Francisco. That's right. Did you realize that Jello Biafra was one dick away from getting blown by Kamala Harris and then being complicit in the CCP takeover of the United States? No, dude, I fought the law and I won. I get all my playlists from a CCP terrorist, anti-CCP yacht that Steve Bannon lives on. That's right. No, it does this. Do they love America? Do they not love America? Why are you building a wall that already fell over while you are living in international waters? No, I get it. Raging in the simulation, folks. Oh, how do you feel this morning? Oh, I feel good. My chest is full of air that is full of the Holy Spirit. Hence, I am full of the Holy Spirit. I am here. I am grateful, and I am still an American. No, because guess what? In my property, it's still America. In my mind, in my heart, in my gut, it is still America. I don't care what every second of the DNC convention tried to put together. If you could have more people put together a convention that showed they hated America more than ISIS. Dude, first of all, I don't even know how. Wait, why are they just inundate my mind with the United States Postal Service? I never think of them. And then all of a sudden, Steve Bannon gets arrested by the United States Postal Service police. How is that possible? Who knew that in the history of bad television, we don't have a Baywatch version of the USP of the PS? No, that's what I want. I want Nicole Eggert. I want David Hasselhoff. It's got Angela Merkel has to be who you go to get your assignments. And she's like, you better crack down. You're like, I'm just a rebel not following the rules. And that's what happens, folks. A little bit of suicidal. Why not start up? I shot Reagan. Mike Muir. I'm going to Santa Monica. Venice right now. Dude, that joke is so far ahead of time. Everybody knows that Google came in and bought Venice and made it better than Santa Monica. That's why I did the joke. Check one. I do have stories. All right, here we go. In a mysterious video, Bullock, you know who Bullock is? He is the, who is this guy? He's the governor of Montana soliciting China. No, if you give me $500,000 to invest in a project I've already promised to give away to all my friends, I will give you United States citizenship. You don't even have to live in Montana. You just have to have a residence here to flee to. You can live anywhere else in the country if you want to ruin there too. Oh, you don't have $500,000? Well, what if you had $350,000 to invest in the same scheme? I will then give you a golden ticket, you and all your family. You bring the CCP here. No, don't get drowned in what's going to happen to them there. You come here to the new freedom, the new CCP that is Montana, according to what is being sold by their governor. How is this guy in America? Finally, what does it take? Does the USPS solve every single crime that's ever been? No, I had no idea these dudes were even cops, and all of a sudden they busted Steve Bannon and they busted the governor of Montana. Dude, you're gonna be walking on the sun when Mike Pompeo and Donald Trump jettisons your ass to the actual sun. No, you want to have the land of the fucking rising sun? Oh, is that Japan or is that China? Whoever one we don't like, I say we take all of them and jettison at the sun. What do you think about that one? Not my most Christian idea, but you can't put Smash Mouth in my ears and then expect me to act like a normal citizen. No, this is Smash Mouth Radio, that's right. Now, I'm putting on a Tommy Bahama, and I've got my goatee perfectly colored. No, I'm altering my goatee because it always has to look like I'm partying in the 90s on my face, that's right. Check one, what are we doing here at whiskeyandthesurfer.com? None of this is real. Except for the crimes that we're talking about. Can you believe we couldn't even get this video? Do you realize the folks at the Natural Review had to get the video off of a Chinese company that had not yet deleted that video off of their platform?
25 years ago, they spoke out and they broke out of
No, I do have stories, I promise you. Dude, oh, you know what it is? This song is just a... No, because if you hear this in your life, things are going pretty well, right? The mixer you have at the corporation that used to be your house, No, it's always happy hour. I'm ready. No, okay, how exactly are we running? I'll tell you how my workday runs. Folks, I wake up from a nightmare that involves stand-up comedy somewhere around 5 in the morning. I sit and fill my head full of nonsense, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. I get up and make my wife makes a spinach omelet and then delivers that on a paper plate into the studio. I wolf it down, not even taking one bite. No, I just inhale it because I want to remember what it's like to actually have food in my belly when I'm in a FEMA camp and I'm being starved by Joe Biden's campaign. Dude, if you guys think that, dude, first of all, Joe Biden wins. He is immediately declared incompetent. Amendment 25. Remember the one they tried to pin on Trump for 4 years? They've been working on it, and now it's better. They aimed that spear right at Joe Biden. Kamala Harris is now your president. Oof. Just like Hocus Pocus, folks, it is nothing but magic. They have put the Constitution and a bunch of fetuses inside of Moloch's cauldron. They've stirred it around with 6 rats in the body of Vince Foster, and they have come up with a new America that says everything you do must be China first. No, supplies are running out. Oh, so wait, I hope you have your gas, your ammunition, a copy of the Constitution, the Bible, some drinking water, some purification tablets. Did I say guns and ammo and gasoline and a generator? And you better have that just to be able to go vote safely. No, because Donald Trump says he is sending the military, he is sending the police, he is sending an army of lawyers to go watch people vote, and that is to make sure that nobody else gets arrested during the election. Raging in the simulation, folks. It is August 21st in the year of our Lord. Go to SeanHannity.com. He will tell you over and over how many days are left till the election of your life where you vote for your very freedom. No, and then you run like the wind. That's right. Now, every single day is training for the apocalypse that is coming. Have you read the book of Revelations for the 3rd time today? Are you ready for the deluge? There's no time to sleep. I woke up at 5 in the morning. I swear to God, I had a nightmare that was comedy related. In reality, here's the problem. No, it is such a long... Someone in my neighborhood got a damn rooster, and this rooster just fires off whenever it wants. No, mostly, hey, the sun's coming up. I bet the rooster's gonna fucking talk shit. Oh, the sun's going down. I bet the rooster's gonna talk shit. Oh, it's the middle of the day. Hey, the fucking rooster never fucking shuts up. Now, where is Alice in Chains? Why can't Joe Biden hire a virtual Alice in Chains to play the DC convention? That's right, and you snuff the rooster. That's right. That was a long way to go to get that riff, I'll tell you that much. Anyways, so I have to be inundated with the rooster from the front yard, whammo. And then at the same time when I can't sleep because of COVID-related psychological nightmares that are being wielded upon me by Netflix while I sleep, then I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, I'm thankful for a new day. And then the rooster just fires off because that's what the rooster does. And I'm like, look, I'm just going to lean into it. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to work on my yard work. Now I'm going to get the blower, the edger, the bushes look good. The lawn has never looked better. And then all of a sudden, my wife brings out the violin. Somehow, in the middle of a pandemic, she has decided that she is going to take up the violin. It is just A's and C's and A's and C's over and over and over. No, you would think a bunch of A's and C's. It sounds like a Donald Trump pageant that he no longer owns because he had to sold it because he became president. But that was a long way to go for that second. I'm telling you, you get the rockfin.com/JT because you want all of the antics that happened before the show happens. No, I want to be free again from the news. No, I I've got such a long way to go. Lightfoot defends banning protesters. See, Steve Bannon went down. They talked to you about the USPS. Then the Postal Service police arrest Steve Bannon. Remember when the guy in the middle of Russiagate who changed the email pled guilty but never actually got arrested? And in between them announcing that he was going to plead guilty, the actual pleading guilty was about 7 days worth of news that the mainstream media never covered. Not the USPS. They got Bannon. Here's his ass being arrested. Here's his ass being arraigned. Here is his ass talking about how good his hair looked on the yacht the next day. Is it a political hit? Is it lies? Is it hearsay? It's as real as Lori Lightfoot, you know, that bug-eyed Beetlejuice that runs Chicago. She defends banning protesters on her blog. Quote, I have the right to make sure that my home is secure. Fuck you and your home. Dude, nothing makes my apartment complex more secure than having to step over a 35-foot pile of dead bodies that we've put in front of this tenement. Dude, they are never getting over these dead bodies. I mean, at one time, they will all become skeletons, and then you'll be stepping over the bones that is the culture of death. And because you're a joyful person, full of love and gratitude in the spirit, you'll be able to wish and pray for hope and the Holy Spirit to come and resurrect the mercy that will befall all of us when we breach. Yeah, that's right, when we breach heaven. See, Peter opens the gate. Get on in here. Come on. It is half-price salvation. How much you got? Come on in. No. Except these ne'er-do-wells, they're trying to kill the police. They're trying to kill the military, kill God, somehow bring China into and have the ability to run our... How exactly does the guy who killed bin Laden get kicked off of Delta Airlines? Can somebody explain to me how that works? Who wrote that rule? Was it the guy who made the one slide by Goodyear tires that made me never want to buy a tire from Goodyear ever again? You know, Goodyear can do magic. You create one slide, I will never be a customer again. Walmart, you want to have a fucking 24/7 mask rule? Never going again. Target, suck my dick. Walt, Home Depot, you are on the clock right now. Lowe's, you're finished.
You know darn well when you cast your spell, you get your way when you hit.
During a press conference on Thursday, Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot defended banning protesters on a block by enforcing laws against protests at residential homes by stating that, quote, she and her family in her home had received threats. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure they are protected. She also stated she has a right to make sure that my home is secure. Folks, that is right. The people who are not, the only person who can say, hey, people who can help, can you please come help? They refuse to do that, but what they do not refuse to do is make sure that their own home is as safe as possible. Folks, if that is not them telling you exactly how you should handle your own home, your own life, and make sure that your home is protected and your gratitude is protected in the center of who you are, and then no matter how big they make these waves in this culture of death, it will not affect you, folks, because the beak has been ripped off the mockingbird. No, dude, their magic has been finished. That's right. How about this one? Don Lemon, according to RealClearPolitics.com, Don Lemon, Trump supporters need to be deprogrammed before they can be allowed to vote.
You know darn well when you cast.
Dude, Don Lemon is just mad because the Don Lemon centipede made up by him, Anderson Cooper, and Brian Stelter explained at the beginning of the show during the antics, found only at rockfins.com/JT. Anyway, so that human centipede is pissed, and they're saying, because we're a human centipede, we have beef against all Trump supporters. If you're a Trump supporter, if you've been suspected of being a Trump supporter, if you deny being a Trump supporter, you must be deprogrammed before you're allowed to vote in the United States of America. I cannot believe that was on CNN.
You can do magic.
Oh, because it used to work, and now it doesn't work. Don Lemon shares why he has trouble being friends with people who support Donald Trump. Lemon likened Trump supporters to a cult or an addiction, and he feels that he, quote, must try to help them, unquote. You know how I help people? I take their vote away by demanding they be deprogrammed before they're allowed to do something that I'm freely allowed to do. I understand that I was complicit and knowingly worked to take their vote away, but what does that have to do with anything? It's not my fault that Mike Cernovich went to an airport and saw some CNN. That's how I found it. Now, my whole Twitter account is just one woke take after another. If you want to know the future, I will tell it to you. Always bet on Wesley Snipes. That's the one. How about this one? A lawyer led police on a chase, then reeled off celebrity names. Wait a minute. First of all, you went to law school, and then you got in a police chase. Instead of turning the car over and becoming a lawyer, you said, I'm going to outrun these damn cops. Dude, only with Dead Kennedy raging would you ever be able to run away from the cops. Hopped up on gummy worms.
We're gonna try that on you. We'll make you die. It'll get you just a little bit sick.
Sometimes these riffs just don't come together as much as you'd left them to. Broward County attorney was jailed Monday morning after Florida Keys deputy says she led them on a high-speed chase through the marathon. Dude, I heard, you know what the saddest part of this high-speed chase was? Is that in the middle of this high-speed chase, this attorney went through... Now, what is that damn 55-plus community called in Florida where all the good news happens? The Villages? Dude, first of all, she was the 11th car in a 10-car Joe Biden golf cart parade. That's right. I mean, based on the news that I saw, it was either 6 carts or it was 10 carts, but it was some version of those carts in a Joe Biden parade. If you thought that 1,300 live viewers on the convention on the internet plus 10 golf carts was a bad look and the Democrats are not doing as well as you think they are, she finally pulled over in her Lexus, spun out of control. Monroe County deputies say she would be forced out of the car at gunpoint. Even before exiting the car and being cuffed, she inched her car forward towards one of the deputies. That is an assault. Rena Patel Sanders, 38, faces felony fleeing and eluding police, felony drug possession, and misdemeanor driving under the influence, refusing to accept a citation, and obstruction charges. She got a drug charge because 4 doses of cannabis-infused gummy worms found inside of a purse in the passenger seat of her Lexus. Dude, everybody knows. I'll break it down to you. A little bit of suicidal. I will do a triple shot from the first album. Go listen to the almighty Suicidal Tendencies. Sing along if you know it. Two-sided politics. Dude, for two-sided politics, she was in her Lexus. She's chasing from the cops. She's not alone. She has a purse full of weed-infused gummy worms. That technically is a carpool. Yeah, now both sides of that car are trying to get out of the same citation. Two-sided politics. Wait a minute. Hereki, who's this guy? The cop, he pulled behind her with his overhead car lights as she slowed down, but she accelerated to 90 miles an hour. That's how fast that riff is right now, 90 miles an hour. Two-sided politics. Oh, fascist pig raging in the simulate to a suicidal. 76 Sanders to the Marathon Sheriff's Office substation where she asked if she would be going back to her hotel. I advised Rena she was going to jail on a litany of charges. This is my favorite part. When they asked this lady who she was, no, she said, I am Jay-Z. I am Jack from Twitter. I am a fascist pig. She said she was Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Owen Wilson, and Ryan Reynolds. No, my car was full. It was me. It was these gummy worms. Ryan Reynolds. Owen Wilson's in the trunk, and I've got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's actually in the front seat holding the weed gummy bears because The Rock is my co-pilot. Check one. No, I swear to God, I have stories. No, I promise you, and they're all from Orlando. Central Florida man accused of punching a neighbor over a Biden yard sign. Volusia County man arrested after authorities say he punched his neighbor in the face during an argument about a Joe campaign sign. Oh my God, he was breaking the law. Raging in the simulation. What about the almighty Motorhead with an almighty Judas Priest cover? Wasted and out of work. Is that me waiting for Governor Cooper to finally turn on the unemployment that I was promised 2 weeks ago? What if I live or I cannot believe Governor Whit Cooper does not care whether any of his constituents live or die. No, as long as your corpse wears a mask, he's cool with it.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Check one.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Check one.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Your bosses.
So much more than your...
Volusia County man was arrested after authorities say he punched his neighbor in the face during an argument about a Joe Biden campaign. No, I mean, he's like, look, you can have the Joe Biden side face the street as long as I can see the Kamala boob side on the other side. But if you're trying to put those fucking boobs facing the street side and I gotta look at Joe Biden's face, then fuck you, we're going to blows, bro.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Check one. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Yeah,
breaking the law, breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Anthony Vulo, 55, admitted to the Volusia County Sheriff's Office that he tossed a neighbor's sign because he thought it was blocking the view of his own sign, according to Fox 35 Orlando. You don't know what it's like to first of all, because I had my Joe Biden sign, so Kamala Harris's tents were facing the street because I wanted to be more effective. My ne'er-do-well neighbor put his sign in front of mine, but had the Joe Biden sign facing out of the street. Now my vote canceling his, I punched him in the nose, now we're felons and none of us can vote. I can't believe how it worked out. Deputy said the victim had obvious signs of injury. Was it owning of the Joe Biden sign? Was that the sign of injury that you had in your brain?
Check one. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
I've only heard this 9 times. Obvious signs of injury behind his left eye. He was leaning in. Dude, don't make me get... Oh, I will school you on this Illuminati ceremony. How you drink baby blood out of a Moloch cauldron and then look into the future. And then in order to get it focused, you really have to lean down and really look deep into the kaleidoscope that shows you what the future is when heaven makes a decision. And then all you see is, oh my God, the Democratic Party is about to be trounced and removed from this planet along with all of their CCP conspirators, and you make sure that you double down and continue to vote for Joe Biden's clone. Florida woman accused of urinating on husband after a fight. Fuck yeah. Victim said he and his wife, 48-year-old Heather Smith, were on a cabin cruiser. Dude, you think those Trump fucking flotillas are, and those record-breaking things are all good times? No way. There's fisticuffs and pissing going on. The man was sleeping. Smith opened the front port hatch. Is that her zipper? Is that slang for her zipper? There I was, opening my front port hatch, located above the boat's interior cabin, and urinated on her own husband down below. Dude, you never just be so blackout that you were in your own yacht and you look up and you not only see your wife's half moon peeing down on you, but at the same time you watch Steve Bannon being arrested. How is that possible in the simulation? Somebody said Smith bit the victim on the stomach after she urinated him, as evidenced by his injuries. Smith arrested on a domestic battery charge. That sounds illegal to me. Head on over to the John Toll Facebook page where you too can get the top memes and the history of top memes. Do you love shit posting? Do you love ruining the internet for people who love the internet? Well, head on over to the John Toll Facebook page. We will just think we're better than you and post things that are about you even though you think they're not. Did I already do my Don Lemon story? Did I already do my Laura Lightfoot story? Did I already do all of my fake news from the state of Florida? Dear God, that is impossible. It's like seeing all of the porn on Pornhub. You're never going to see all the porn on Pornhub. You are never going to see all the news according to Florida Man. Florida man on high-speed shades claims his dog was driving? Fuck yeah. Florida man caught throwing a bag containing button of drugs out of the car? Nah. Florida man wore a... Yep. Just when you thought the show is going to go further off the rails. Aren't you glad that you were there at Rockfin or on the Patreon at JLJ's 4256 to get the podcast and the video in its entirety with all of the antics, all of the outtakes, and you would have not missed a single second of this Wheels Off show. I will end with Iron Maiden. Watch me do it. 3 men wore GPS ankle monitors while burglarizing dozens of homes. No, I am not a number. I am a number. No, I'm actually a number, and you're watching my number move around as I rob from house to house to house to house to house. 3 of us. Dude, you know how much, dude? First of all, 3 people can rob 1 house, or 3 people can rob 3 houses. Now, once you rob 3 houses, you put a hotel on it, you move it to the UK, and then you take all of those boat migrants and you move them into high-end hotels. You've already shut down the economy and a reason for people to travel, so the hotels are empty.
Check one.
Dude, I will kill to eat in Hollywood, Florida. A group of thieves behind the burglaries of nearly 30 homes couldn't have been easier to find. They carried out the heist while wearing ankle devices that pinpoint their locations.
You better run. You better fight.
Burglars committed these crimes already on a pre-trial release for previous combs while wearing court-ordered GPS ankle monitors. $150,000 in cash, an AK-47, a Smith & Wesson handgun, cell phones, iPads, jewelry, desired handbags. Dude, I'm not a prisoner. I am a new Walmart. Now, I've stolen all of this stuff, and I'm now selling it because I am now in direct competition with Walmart. Now, because everybody knows that Walmart is working on behalf of the CCP to sell the CCP shitty goods and then close down small businesses, not me. Me and my 3 Patriot buddies with ankle monitors have now been looting homes and having a garage sale from my front yard. No, I'm just waiting for one of these BLM Antifa protests to finally come and protest my street so they can get a good deal on a car stereo. The worst thing is when you are waking people up in the middle of the night because you want them to join your protest, you have to use a megaphone that is trustworthy, that sounds good, and not this Mr. Microphone, one that they stole from a Radio Shack back when it was open. Wait, did I just explain this whole entire studio? Now you see me, now you don't. None of this is real, folks. We live in a computer, and now you know.
Check one. I'm a free man.
Props to all of my listeners. I have an Indian audience. How about that? A lot of my fans are in India. Yeah, that's right. God bless everybody in India. You fight against those ne'er-do-well Chinese. Well, at the same time, we must pray to Allah, you pray to God, you pray to whoever you want, that the souls of the people drowned by the communists will be allowed into heaven. Oh no, I was just in the middle of reading from the Sun Sentinel. For the first time, South Florida has been accusing of criminal crimes while wearing... Wait a minute. Oh, that's what they've been doing. We'll let you out of jail, we'll give you an ankle monitor, and now we're watching you commit more crimes. No, because because the only way we're going to learn how to get away with these crimes is if we fit real criminals with the ankle monitors. Now, once we have all of that algorithmic data, then we can teach our politicians how to lie, cheat, and steal and get away with it. No, because they have to be able to get away and survive from the United States Postal Service cops who are coming after them. I broke it all down, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, put me on Unsolved Mysteries. I have just figured out. No, I have just figured out why we've been shut in our homes, why none of us have jobs, while none of us have careers, while you're starving, while an executive order was promising you unemployment. Nobody knows where that unemployment is. It's been 2 weeks and not a single dollar has flown from the federal government. Joe Biden is promising that if he is elected in November, that by January he will force you to wear a mask 24/7, folks.
That's right, I'm a free man. That's right. Where the past was, I know where I'm going.
I know where I'm going. A Florida man was on a high-speed chase, claims his dog was driving. No, I didn't know where I was going on this high-speed chase. I was trying to catch up with my lawyer who was in a car with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, a bunch of gummy worms, and one of those guys from an action movie in the back. JohnToll.net, weaponsgradefaith.com. What's the promo code? 3Gorgeous, get 17% off hoodies and t-shirts. weaponsgreatfaith.bigcartel.com and weaponsgreatfaith.myshopify.com, all found at johntoll.net. And again, get the full Antic-related show at Rockfin. You get the audio and the video at JLJ's 4256 on Patreon, and you get the podcast only on the app at soundstooth.com.
Yeah, dude, sick.